Today is Monday morning, and Monday is my favorite day of the week. It's a fresh start, clean slate. Lots to get done this week. A lot of things are getting done to the gym, including the picking the color for the offices, the painting. We're gonna deep clean the warehouse floors, try to get all the dust out, move around the equipment, clean up the gym space, and do some rearranging. Alphalete orders go out today. Got to go get some trash cans, got to upload a video before anything, so I'm on my way at 7:30 right now. Now this morning I hit a new low weigh-in of 170.4. Now I'm happy about that, even though it's just 0.2 pounds lower than my lowest weigh-in. I'm happy because I weighed myself at 7 a.m. this morning, which is a fairly early weigh-in time for me. Now obviously the later in the day you wake up, or the later in the morning, most likely the lower weigh-in you're gonna have. So I'm really happy that I could hit that low weigh-in early in the morning. Now I have full confidence that in the next few days I'll break into the 160s, and my goal for this week, at the end of the week, so by next Saturday, Sunday, I would like to be consistently in the 168s, high 168s, possibly low 169s, but high 168s is the actual goal. As I'm here, Tim's here as well. We're working, getting tons of stuff done. Just finished editing a video. It's been about 2 hours since I started, and we are getting the offices painted. So as you can see, we're doing a cream, it's like a light tan cream color. It's gonna get a little bit darker after the second coat, after it dries, but white walls previously, and just going with that color. So if you look at the floor, we've got this dark color, and you also have like a light tan in between. So we're kind of going for that look. And I was thinking of doing blue, but I think this is gonna look a lot classier, a lot cleaner. So tan, and then we got the brown doors, the wooden doors to match really nicely. And all the furniture is gonna be black, like this couch. I have a few couches coming in, and like, glass and steel, stainless steel kind of stuff. So it's gonna look really good, really elegant. You can see there's a difference right there. So I'm about to head out and get some trash cans for the offices as well as for the warehouse. So let's go. First stop is the Home Depot. So here we've got a 44-gallon trash can that comes with the top with no wheels. And here we got a 50-gallon trash can, the cover and wheels, big wheels. So I could get two of these for $44.97, but if I want the wheels, it's gonna cost $25, and I don't want to have to, pick up the thing and walk across all the way to the dumpster. So we definitely need wheels. So it is cheaper to get two of these than two of those and two of those. So I'm getting these. Stop number 2 is Bed Bath & Beyond. You guys ever see Click? Is that what it's called? Click. I cried during that when I was a kid. Trash cans are freaking expensive. I'm looking at getting one as big as possible in stainless steel. Would be nice. I like this one because it's 50 liters. This is the biggest one they have, but there's only one, and I want 2 matching ones. So I think I'm just gonna get one of these. I'm thinking this 40 one looks pretty good right here. We'll get 2 of those. All good? For breakfast, I've got 2 packets of the maple brown sugar instant oatmeal, half a serving of, where's that? The white chocolate wonderful peanut butter. I also put some Walden Farms in there, and a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter spray. So that oatmeal is freaking delicious. A little bit of salt as well. Try it if you haven't. 8 egg whites, some pico de gallo, and 1 slice of turkey bacon. I gave Nikki my other 2. Gonna finish breakfast with 200 grams of strawberries.
Office Depot.
Alright, Nikki is digging the color.
You can really tell the difference in this corner where you see like the color against the white.
Well, you can see the difference right here. Here's like There's the white versus the color it is now. So it's really good in here.
It's much warmer.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna hire him for one more day and paint this entire, all the white that you see out here, paint it black so that it'll accent the shelves as well as the gym flooring. Two things I want to talk to you about. One, I picked up a pair of board shorts. Not sure if I'm gonna wear these to the competition or not, but they're a mint, they're Lululemon. Really nice, simplistic. That's the only logo on them. So there's no big obnoxious logo, solid color. I believe, at least for myself, that solid color is better as opposed to stripes or I don't know, whatever other designs out there. So it's mint with a black band up here, and it's got the black laces. So I'm thinking of doing this or like a sky blue right here. So these are like the typical blue ones that pretty much, I would say like 60%, 70% of the competitors wear. So that's a blue or the mint. Comment down below what you think. And second thing I want to talk to you guys about is I officially switched over my protein a little over 5 weeks out, a little under 6 weeks out, closer to 6 weeks and 5 weeks. I switched my protein from Cellucor to the Diamantized ISO 100. Yes, I am sponsored by Cellucor, and I'm just being honest with you guys, trying to keep it real, as I always do. So I went out, I bought this protein. The macros are incredible. It's $70, first of all. It is pretty expensive, but it's hydrolyzed. Go back here. 25 protein, 0.5 fat, 2 carb, and yeah. So with 2 scoops, you get 4 carbs and 1 gram of fat, which is really, honestly, unbeatable. 2 hours before the workout begins, I'm gonna finish off my snacks with 2 rice cakes, caramel corn, right here. 1 entire serving of the white chocolate wonderful peanut butter, and I topped it with a little bit of Walden Farms. So if you mix like the caramel with the peanut butter with the pancake syrup, it tastes absolutely incredible. Officially on Summer Shredding episode 20. It's been 20 episodes already, and I think we're right at about the halfway marker. So we're looking at doing roughly 40 to 45 episodes for the entire season, guys. So I really, really hope you're enjoying the series, and I promise you guys that something new is coming starting in the next video, and you're gonna love it. I'm so excited. But anyway, squats today. Today was not my squat day. It was not working for me. It was my squat day, but it wasn't working for me. Going into the workout, I felt good. My nutrition was on point. I had energy for my workout. But once I started squatting and broke past my 315, like right after 315 for my warm up, everything felt so heavy. You just saw 345 pounds for 2 reps, and it felt heavy. I felt the bar, Daniel noticed it also. My workout partner, he noticed that the bar was tilting to the right. I just wasn't even, and it was frustrating me so bad because I knew I could lift the weight, but it just wasn't happening today. So instead of just trying to force the weight and seeing form breakdown, I dropped the weight down to 295 pounds, which you're seeing here, and I did 2 sets of 3, just really, really focusing on being sure the bar was straight, my bar path was good, and my depth was good, keeping my neck neutral. So there's the 2 sets of 3. And I initially we wanted to do 4 sets of 2 reps. That was like the set workout at first, but I adjusted that because that wasn't really working for me that day. Here, 295 pounds for the 3rd set, and actually did like 6 or 7 reps, I want to say, just keeping the form as good as possible. Now, it sucks that like some days I have to really, really pay attention to my form. If I feel off, then I have to give a lot of attention and, almost like worry about the form. But other days, everything just feels intact. Everything feels perfect. My form feels great, and the squats are like easy. So it's just a matter of focusing on the weight. But today I really had to focus on the form, and you have to always know that there's going to be off days and that sometimes you're going to have to focus on other areas. Everything is not always perfect, but moving on to some stiff-legged deadlifts. Amazing, amazing exercise here. Doing 185 and going for anywhere from 8 to 10 total reps. I do like to keep a slight bend in my legs when I do these. I don't keep them completely straight, so it's I guess, variation of a stiff leg. But after that, moved on to some walking lunges. We actually have a loading dock outside of the warehouse, so you go uphill, and then it's like a flat surface, and then we rest for 30 seconds, and then go flat surface and downhill. And going downhill is absolutely killer. So it's about 24 total reps, 12 on each leg going up. We rest 30, 45 seconds and come down for another 20 to 24 reps. And that was that. After that, some standing calf raises, about 5 sets, and some lying hamstring curls. To be completely honest with you all, these leg days are definitely the days that are getting the hardest for me as I'm getting deeper into this prep. But I have another leg day today, which I'm doing this commentary. I'm making it a point to perform better than I did on the workout that you just watched.
Should we make sure it's like centered or no? Our little iPhones can do it. Yeah.
That's the restroom. Alright. Looks good.
Legit.
Looks so legit.
It's official.
Very official. So went this morning and I bought 5 gallons of paint. Let's turn this so we get the light. They needed 1 more of this color, and then I bought 4 gallons. I spoke about this yesterday. And they're gonna cover all of the white you see here. All of this white. On this entire side's gonna be black. And so it's gonna match the shelves and match the flooring. And it's gonna look so sick. All right, I had to do this the old school way. So I cracked 5 egg whites, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 whole eggs in here. Kind of doing this with them. And I'll show you my breakfast. Got 5 egg whites, 2 whole eggs, a little bit of diced onion, salt and pepper. And over here, I've got the instant maple brown sugar oatmeal. Just 2 packets with a ton of water. And what I do is I'll put the water, I'll microwave it, and then after it's done, I'll stir it around, wait like a minute. I'll add a little bit more water, stir it around, let it soak up, wait a minute, and then add a little bit more water, and then just get more volume by doing that. So that's a little oatmeal trick. You guys haven't seen me rock these Ray-Bans since probably summer shredding season 1, like 2 years ago. Gave them to my brother a long time ago. They're just like the ones with the gold frame, with the green tint. But I gave them to him like forever ago, and they were at my parents' house and I stopped by and ate breakfast. So just rocking them today, digging them. I've never been really much of a glass. I feel like I don't look that great in glasses. I don't know. Can I pull them off, guys? Can I not pull them off? What do you think? But I picked up some return orders, and so I'm gonna get to these. Return, exchange for sizing and stuff like that for Alphalete. I ate my meal, and in 1 hour, we're gonna get ready for the workout. The showdown. It's going down. Chinatown. Office is a mess. Complete mess right now. I bought this lamp yesterday and it was completely broken when I bought it, so I'm gonna go return that today, get another one. About to take my make the pre. Just got my shaker. I'll be taking 1 heaping scoop of the C450X right there. I'll also be taking 1 scoop of Alpha Amino's watermelon. There's no caffeine in this or anything, so it's not like I'm adding more caffeine, but just getting the aminos out of the way. Do 1 big scoop of that as well. Right there. Got that limited edition mint Umoro shaker. Yeah. We come back later. Okay. About 1 hour? All right, sounds good. Today, Tim and I worked out with my friend Frank Torres. So Frank is a flexible dieter. He's one of the best hands-on personal trainers I know, and he's here in the Sugar Land area. He actually went to my brother's graduation party this past weekend, and we got to talking. I was like, bro, why are we not doing anything? Why are we not lifting or doing anything at all? He goes, all right, let's get a workout this week. So we text each other. How does 2 o'clock sound? And here we are. And that's how this happened, what you're watching right now. But I'm going to put a picture of the screen of Frank from his last competition, so you guys know he's the real deal. So check that out. But going through this workout, I told him I want to, we're on the same split, chest back, legs, and then arm, shoulder. I was like, bro, I'm going to follow your chest back workout today. Let's do something different, and lead me through it, man. So first exercise was a incline dumbbell press using 75 pounds for 12 reps, and then supersetting. So Frank is a big fan of supersets, just going back-to-back exercises, and then after you do those back-to-back movements, taking a rest and then moving on to another thing. So incline dumbbell, superset with these step box push-ups, rotating from side to side. Now in this, we did 10 reps on each side, and you want to squeeze your chest actually at the, get a stretch at the bottom, and also squeeze your chest at the top of the movement, right there. Right there. All right, so at the top of the movement, you squeeze your chest. After completing 10 reps of each side, you're just like, you're smoked, you're burned, everything hurts. Your shoulders, your chest, your triceps. After that, do 5 close grip presses on the step box. You can see the striations coming in on the chest, and it was really fun. So after that, we do 1 set there. Right, and then instead of doing that same exact thing, literally I'd probably have to cut my weight in half after all that. So to give the chest a little break and time to recover, we do a back movement next. Now, yeah, that's correct. I know it's a little bit confusing. So we do 1 set of the chest superset, then 1 set of the back superset, and then go back to that first chest one, and then back to the back one again. So we do that. So 2 sets of each superset, but we do 6 total supersets. So I know that's a lot to take in, sort of, re-listen if you need to. But the first back superset we did was a simple weighted pull-up for 8 reps using a 20-pound dumbbell. And then as soon as you're done with 8 reps, you drop the weight down and do as many body weight as you can. So I think I get 1 more with weight. I'm holding a 20-pound dumbbell between my feet. Boom. And then I drop the dumbbell and I go body weight. So that was taxing as well. It was nice because we had 3 people rotating in, and we had a nice little break in between. So I felt like I was able to, give a lot of performance on each set. I wasn't like gasping for air before each set. Rest time is like, yeah, it's important, but I think that giving yourself enough time until that, giving yourself the time that you feel is needed is most important, because number 1 rule is you want to perform as best as you can on your sets before anything. And that gets me to the point of saying, I am changing my workouts up. Here's the next chest superset: decline, hammer strength superset with explosive push-ups. But, of course, having a program and having the set workout routine and doing the same movements every week and, the bread and butter, getting better and stronger, that's my primary method of training. But every once in a while, especially on prep, I've sort of talked about this before, when you're in a deficit, it's fun to get around, get different people in the gym, get different ideas, different training styles, just to keep you motivated and on track, and just sort of challenge yourself. I wouldn't have done this workout if I was working out with Frank. I would have done my standard workout, which I'm going to film for you guys very, very soon. But I'm not saying one's better than the other, but it's just nice to have a change every once in a while. And so, as I mentioned previously, in the next video, it's going to be the start to something new that I'm bringing to the channel, something that hasn't been done in this YouTube fitness game before, and you guys are going to freaking love it. It's going to be all the way up. It's a 6-week thing, all the way up till the competition. I'm going to document it in a way that, like I said, no one's doing it. And I'm so excited. You guys are going to see what it is in the next one. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to go watch this last video, episode 19. I know I uploaded these really close together. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Love you guys.